Okay, this is part 2 because I accidentally pushed a button and ended the video. So we're underneath. I've got the starter down here. I'm going to spin it into position. Doing it one-handed here. Get the nose cone up, pointed up the right direction. And go ahead and get the solenoid wire clipped in. That's in place. Now the starter is mounted in place. Now I got the battery cable back on, and we're ready to go back up and put the bolts in the starter. Now you can see both of the bolts sticking out there. Those two right there are the ones that go into the starter. I'm going to have to set the phone down so I can use both hands. That took about 3 minutes to get my arm up in there through this way, reach down, grab the starter, and kind of stabilize it in position so I could get the two bolts started. But feeling around in the dark for 2 holes, it's doable. Then we'll get them bolts started or tightened up, and we'll be right back with you. You can see I'm just using a stubby ratchet there with a shallow socket to get them going, and then I'll tighten them up with a longer ratchet. Now I'm using my longer ratchet. I can get them starter bolts tightened up to German specs, Guten tight. And before we finish buttoning it up, we'll go ahead and hook the battery cable up, and we'll get the damn key fob I'll turn the phone off. Hang on. Sorry about that, pilgrims. I hate those alarms. Yeah. Do a little QC on the job before we tighten everything back up. If it starts once, it'll start 100 times. Okay, we're back underneath, obviously. I'll put this bracket in. I took the battery cable back off because it'll be down here close to this battery cable on the starter. And we don't want to throw any sparks around. My name is Sparks, but I don't want to throw myself around. See where that goes, right above that. Whoop. That's where it's supposed to go. We'll put it up there with one bolt in the hole so I can do it one-handed. You'll just have to take my word for it. I can't do it one-handed. I got a problem with this wrist right here. It only bends that way and a little bit that way. Some of you guys got an extra joint right here so that can bend way over like that. and then back this way and then up that way. Mine don't do that. Maybe your guys does. But anyway, bolts going in. Get this other bolt in, the fourth one, and then I'll tighten them up. And this job will be done. And I've demonstrated that you don't have to take off the throttle body and the oil filter and cooler housing and make all that mess. So until better days, we'll see you again.